my name is Tom Vander Well, and it was my honor last fall to be part of the Queen announcement party here in Pella, Iowa, and to announce the names of each of these lovely ladies as they were announced as part of the 2021 Pella Tulip Court, and Queen Alyssa as our Tulip Queen. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So I would like to start today by asking each of the ladies to introduce themselves, and I'll begin with Queen Alyssa.
Of course. So my name is Alyssa Giedings.
I'm Hannah Shutter.
I'm Ashley Hardman. I'm Olivia DeHaan-Birch.
And I'm Tessa Brower.
We have hardly heard or seen anything since last fall, or at least I haven't. But I know that you've been busy. So Alyssa, tell us about what you've been doing since last November in prepping for Tulip Time.
Of course. So we've actually been having weekly performance or practices where we practice our program. And then in addition to that, we have been getting some different school programs. We visited the Iowa State Capitol. We also had a debut, and then we had our official pictures. So we've been spending lots of time together and doing lots of different cool experiences and events.
All right, so we are in the second Tulip Time of the COVID pandemic era, and obviously last year we had no Tulip Time at all, so we're so grateful that we get to at least have some Tulip Time this year, but there are some changes. And Alyssa, tell us about what those changes are going to be.
Of course. So we're excited to welcome locals and visitors alike at this year's Tulip Festival. We're working hard to keep everyone healthy and safe while still enjoying all of the joy that Pella has to offer. There's a lot of things that we're still going to have at our Tulip Festival, such as street scrubbing, Dutch dancing, afternoon and evening stage entertainment, food, tulips, and there's also Pella celebrities such as Sinterklaas, Wyatt Earp, Dominion Maria Scolti, and even us. So we would definitely recommend that you continue checking out our website at pellahistorical.org for more information on all of these exciting activities.
Okay. So Ashley, would you tell us a little bit about your costumes? Maybe you and Queen Alyssa can stand up and show us and tell us about them.
All right, so each attendant is wearing the weekday costume, typically worn by Volendam women in the mid-1900s, and Alyssa is wearing the wedding guest of a relative of the bride's costume from the Volendam in the mid-1900s as well. And all of us have a winged lace hat, and we all have coral necklaces with gold clasps that accent our costumes, which our costumes were made by Custom Costumes. We also have hand-painted wooden shoes that were made by local Pella resident Sheila DeHaan, and the Queen's is a little bit different than all of the attendants' wooden shoes, but they all look beautiful.
Wonderful. Well, I know from past Tulip Times, everyone, all of the visitors love to see all the costumes that are worn throughout the festival. But really, let's be honest, a lot of it's about the food. So Tessa, tell us about some of the food options that our guests are going to have this year at Tulip Time.
So we will have the majority of our food vendors back. We'll have plenty of food options. We can also get food from bakeries. Our local bakeries are Jarsma and Vanderploeg. Dutch letters, you can get bakery cookies, donuts of course, and some of our biggest sellers from food vendors are poffertjes, which are little pancakes, and they have butter and powdered sugar on them, and you can also add strawberries and other toppings sometimes. They're very good. I would say those are my favorite. You can also get Dutch ribbons and plenty of other Dutch food.
Wonderful. Okay, so here's my challenge, right? Each of you have to name one of your favorite Dutch treats from Tulip Time. We're going to go in order, but you can't say the same thing as the person before you. And Alyssa, since you're queen, you get to start.
Okay, so my favorite thing at Tulip Time are the poffertjes, and I think that many people can agree with me on that.
And why?
Ooh, I grew up eating them, and I also work at Dutch Fix, so I have a lot of experience flipping them myself and getting to taste test some new flavors too.
You're a poffertje taste tester?
I am a poffertje taste tester.
Okay, well we're going to start over here. Tessa, you get to go next.
All right, I would say mine are the Dutch ribbons, which are potatoes that are in a ribbon shape, and you dip them in warm cheese.
All right, Olivia, you're next.
All right, so one of my favorites is definitely the stroopwafel, which is a small circle. It almost looks a little like a waffle with caramel on the inside. And I love to put it above a warm mug to melt it just a little bit.
And it's perfectly sized, isn't it? Right for the top of
Yes.
your tea or coffee mug. Yeah,
Yes.
perfect. Okay.
I would have to say my favorite would have to be Dutch letters. My mom and I make them every year, a couple times a year, and we really enjoy them. But I also love Vander Ploeg and Jarsma's Dutch letters because the almond paste in the middle is just super delicious.
Awesome.
Right. Well, of what's left, all I can think of is the triple threat burgers at the central stand. It's got the Pella bologna, the Gouda cheese, and a burger, and they get really excited when you order it, so I would recommend, and it's a Tulip Time classic.
Awesome. All right, so we've talked about costumes, we've talked about food, but the big thing that people love to come to Tulip Time for are the tulips. And Olivia, tell us how the tulips are looking this year.
The tulips are looking amazing, as I'm sure you can see uptown. Many of them are blooming right now. We've had some early, middle, and we'll probably have some late bloomers too, but I'm sure that Tulip Time will have plenty of beautiful tulips.
Wonderful. Okay. And Hannah, so you're the last person. Anything that we've forgotten? What should we talk about?
I mean, we could talk about the performances we're having. We have
Yes, please do.
marching bands, we have jazz band, we've got show choir doing a performance, there'll be Dutch dancing, and plenty of singers as well. The Dutch singers will be around. Friday night, there are fireworks.
Well, thank you ladies so much for sharing with us a little bit about Tulip Time. And Alyssa, I'm going to give you the last word as our Tulip Queen is here. Tell everybody when Tulip Time is and when they're invited to come to Pella.
Of course. So we invite you to come visit us in Pella on May 6th, 7th, and 8th to visit our Tulip Festival, and we would love to see you there.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.